Still assessing the year, I would turn to the NPP's Deputy General Secretary, Haruna Mohammed. This marks your party's first year in opposition. Now, looking at the general outlook, would you agree that the economy has shown signs of improvement?
Thank you very much, Nana. I would say good evening to your cherished viewers and then say Merry Christmas to the entire workers of City FM and ChannelOne TV. Indeed, Ghana is an interesting place for us at the moment. The Almighty God have tested the people of Ghana with regards to the deception of the NDC. The promises that have been given by the NDC today are questionable. The standard of living of the people has worsened, more especially the Ghanaian workers. The most important aspect is the agriculture aspect. Farmers in Ghana are worse off. And if you ask or you do a research of farmers in this country, you realize that farmers are just completely down and they cannot even boast of what they get. 40% of farmers will be going back to farm next year if things doesn't change. So for me, there is all sense of hopelessness, no direction. Deception has taken over, and all the promises that have been given to the people of Ghana have fallen down. Teachers who are in school, nurses, they take 1 square meal when during the NPP era, they were taking 3 square meals. Today, on the part of health, doctors who have worked for more than 12 months have not been paid. We've also seen the increment in workers' wages, which is a paltry 9%.
But a similar phenomenon was established during your era, when the NPP was in government. We saw a number of demonstrations, labor unrest regarding delays in salary, allowances and salaries being paid. We saw similar things under the NPP.
In our first year in 2017, we saw what happened. In our first year, we implemented the free senior high school in September, meaning that we have increased the government expenditure when it comes to making sure that you reduce the bearing on the people of Ghana in terms of how the economy is being run. We also make sure that a number of projects were done. About over 8,000 of teachers were recruited to support the double track system. We also invested so much on infrastructure. Over 807 infrastructure across the country was put through. We also initiated a lot of other road projects which were also ongoing. We also made sure that the National Health Insurance, which was on capitation, was revived, and we brought it back. We paid a lot of money to be able to settle the energy sector debt and also make sure that Dumso, who was very eminent in 2016, which resulted in the energy minister resigning, we were able to put that one aside and make sure that businesses that were collapsing and operating over 30, 20%, 25%, and we were able to bring them back so that they were operating within 80 and 90%. So a lot of expenditure had gone in the first year, and we made a lot of strides to be able to change the standard of living of the people of Ghana. We also increased the performance of the economy from 3.4% to closer to 8% in 2017. So we did a lot of things. We also made sure that media houses that were collapsing because of the doomsday were able to fix that particular problem. Machines were being sustained, and that particular aspect of sustainability was put in. A lot of businesses were able to report profits that supported the economy of the country.
Briefly, let's move away from the economy and look at some other issues. Throughout the year, your party had raised concerns about alleged abuses against members of your party. How has this affected the party's momentum?
Yeah, not only the party, it has affected the governance infrastructure in Ghana. Why does it affect the governance infrastructure? Is that, fighting corruption is a major thing. And when we came to power, we know that you cannot just catch somebody and go and deal with the person. We need to go with evidence. So we had key cases that were in court, 7 of them, very key, silently. We also had that of the Senate. We had that of the Cocoa Board. We had that of the Deputy Governor, who is now the Governor, the Finance Minister. All these cases were there. This government, instead of prosecuting, has resorted to persecution, which is affecting the government structure in our country. Why is it affecting? It's because there is a growing culture of silence, which is coming back. And the repeal of the criminal libel law is something that is also gaining ground now. So the government is not focused on developing the economy, but the government is focusing on painting a certain background to put the blame on the previous government without prosecuting but persecuting the people.
Right, Haruna, thank you. Thank you. We'll have to leave it here, but we wish you a happy new year and we hope to engage more in the coming years. Thank you so much. Haruna Mohammed is the Deputy General Secretary for the New Patriotic Party.